emotions, but loyalty is priceless. Harm on the mind might leave you lifeless. Wrong with this shit, I'ma need a diapers. Endure through any crisis, cause all my niggas righteous, all political vipers. Cowards fold, real niggas hold rank, stand for what they believe and won't compromise a day. Never harmonize with traitors, do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the vapors. My niggas strong, no chase. Them other niggas sweet like annihilators. Tank full of keep it loyal to the team. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. Ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. Ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe it. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 V's. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, I'm working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, they be turching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with his virus. When I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas, we eatin'. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, all y'all do the sweet. Day all do the sweet. The nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass obsolete. He ain't one of us hit the lead. He ain't one of us here preach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it loyal to the team. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch? I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my targets on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we takes. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it loyal to the team. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet, got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat.
Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block. Tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out in space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery. I be on that crime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Shoot you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city. Now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blip. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature is getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. swinging through the jungle like a pitfall. In my water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder hit my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing. Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga how to choose. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told her run that. We outside. That temperature again, how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this, but we take it outside. I got my killers with me, won't make it outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, it's the mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature again, how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this, but we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, outside, and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, outside, yeah, we outside. It's one west on them corners, and we outside. We outside, outside with it.
Where's he going with this shit? Just belong, you belong to me. I'm from the Long West, headquarters. Follow my captain's orders. Live in the land of pain and torture. No straw, but they want their order. Tell Trump, fuck borders. P.S. put back to slaughter. Never take their sons and daughters. Never give them all in return. Niggas never wanna learn. Till they laying in the earth. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. You got to burn. Even if I gotta go with it. So fuck it, is you with it? Niggas never feel fucking, they just wanna rip it. If I see a bad bitch, then I gotta rip it. You look looking like the Red Sea when I spin it. Tell me why that flow so vicious. Every time he switches, beat a nigga ass like mama nigga switches. You niggas, in a real game. We're all the bitches. I mean, we're all the sisters. Better stay away from witches. That's a brouhaha. Love me and she brew ya. White people he brew now. If you didn't know it, you do now. You belong to me. Yeah. Alright. This nigga's bonkers. From the same city as the Knickerbockers. Name ring bells from here to Yonkers. We're Nicaragua. Niggas too thirsty, you need some agua. I ain't talking FEMA. When they kill my dog, I ain't get shit for Peter. These niggas still Kent, but they really mean FEMA. Kevin got the Zag, got no straight.
Alright, let's get this jumping, man. Let's get it jumping. Jumping. Shalom Israel. This is Priest Officer 50 McQuab IS UPK Under Commander Jimmy Yohana. This is my podcast, periods and point. Man, I hope you have your pen and your pad. You know, book, chapter, and verse you can take down notes. We bringing everything to you, man. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. And then I keep on saying, I say, when are people going to learn? When are people going to learn, man? When are people going to learn? You know, stay away from the heathens. It's just like, our people act like they just can't stop being, stay away from the heathen. Stay away from the bastard. You know, they do not love you, but our people keep on trying to just fight to be with these people. And these people don't give a damn about you. You know, they don't care about your kids. They don't care about you. But when are people gonna learn? You know, and it's sad to say, it seemed like death. You know, it's gonna be too late. You know, it's going to be too late. We're gonna read the book of John, chapter 5, verse 30. He said, "I can." He said, "I can of my own." Oh, he said, "I can of my." Shalakia. "I can of my own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just." He said, "Because I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which hath sent me." So we all on the mention. This is Jesus to the world called Jesus. This is Yahushua. And he said, "I don't do nothing on my own." He said, "But, that the one who sent me, he do the will." Like he said, "I can of my own self do nothing." He's telling you, you don't do nothing on his own. But the Most High who sent him, and like I said, like us in the ISUPK, we don't do nothing on our own. We do the will of the Most High, the Lord. We do the will, we do the works. You know what I mean? And I know we got a lot of Christians that be saying, "Well, we gotta have faith. Faith is works. You gotta be out there in these streets, man, passing out these flyers, talking to the community, talking to your people, your lost brothers, at the same time. But if you want to go to church on the Sunday and all that type of stuff, and not going out there, saving the one who are sick, delivering from them, deliver them from their demons. But look, the Christian church house, they can't do that because they have demons themselves. You got to come to the ISUPK. We keep the law, statute, commandments, man. We on the Sabbath working, doing the works, going out there, looking for the sick, our brothers and sisters who lost up of the world, who's sick, who need to hear this truth right here. And this truth is the medicine to heal our people, man. The Black, Hispanic, Native American, no one else. Like, Jesus said right here, he said, "My judgment is just, because I seek not my own will." He don't seek his own will like us in the UPK. We don't seek our own will. We seek the Most High will. You ought to want to be like Jesus. You got to do the walking. You got to do the talking. You got to be like him. But nowadays, these brothers out here, they want to do their own seeking. Brothers just bug the hell out, man. Don't know what the hell they be talking about. You got to get under a leader who seek the will of the Most High, who keep the law, statute, commandments. And that's how you build a brotherhood. But when you try to do things all by yourself, you go down the downhill. You go down. You can't do things on your own. Like Yahushua, to the world called Jesus, like he's saying. He said, "Just because," he said, "I seek my own." He said, Shalaki, he said, "Because I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which hath sent me." We on the mission to do the will of the Father in the UPK. That's what we doing, man. Come on, man. And this is what we say. We supposed to be like anything that Yahushua to the world called Jesus going through, we are going through. Because we seek the will of the Father. He said in 31, he said, "If I bear witness of myself, my witness is not true." Ooh. And that's who the lost brothers, who Christians, y'all hear it, and most of y'all be saying, "Oh, Jesus is God." Jesus is not the Father, man. This is him talking right here, man. This is John chapter 5, verse 31. Verse 30 to 31. And this is Jesus saying, he said, if I bear witness, he said, of myself, listen, y'all, he said, my witness is not true. Come on, man. Come on, man. 32. He said, there is another that bear witness of me, and I know that the witness which he witnessed of me is true. Come on, man. 33. He said, ye sent unto John, and he bear witness unto the truth. Come on, man. You know, at the same time, when you do the will of the Father, people see you doing the will, not your will, but you doing the will of the Father. That's how we are in the UPK when we out there on the streets and all that, the city of prayer, when we out there talking to our brothers, they see us. We come with peace. We don't come with aggressive spirit upon it, with anger on us and mugging and, you know, cursing our own people. We come with peace, you know, to bring to our people, delivering this good news to our people. That's what we doing. We don't do our will. You don't see us out there just kicking it and drinking and flirting with this girl and doing all this type of stuff and all that. And we not doing none of that. We out there on business, passing out flyers, spreading the good news to our brothers so they can hear this, so it can bring life. Because you don't know what sister or brothers are going through, man. You know? Like, I'm going to read 34. He said, but I receive not testimony. He said, from man, but these things I say that ye might be saved. You might be saved, man. Like I said, you might be saved. Brothers who lost out there, they hear and they witness of this. And they see that, oh, he's not doing this. No, he's doing the will of the Lord. He's seen the works. You know, you judge a tree by a fruit, the works. You see the work. That's faith where there's works. You're not going to get nothing by sitting on your ass and say, I got faith like it's going to happen. No, you got to go out there and do the works. That's faith. You think like people, they always, here we go, man. I've been saying this all my life. People always, they do this. They go in their prayer closet or wherever and they pray to the Most High. They ask him for this. They ask him for that. But see, they wasn't taught. Like we wasn't, like I said, I was one of them too. You know, we wasn't taught that faith, you know, is works. Faith is dead without works. You got to put the works in it by keeping the law, statute, command, by doing the works of the Most High that He wants you to do. Like I said, lean not to your own understanding, but lean to Him. Knowledge from all your way. He direct your path by doing the works. Things gonna fall in place. But we don't do the works. Oh man, you could keep on praying for the same thing. That's how I used to do when I used to be of the world. I used to, you know, pray for the same thing over and over. That's not faith. And then you're not putting works behind that prayer. You're not doing none of that. You know, and that's faith. You got to do the will of the Father. You know, it's not about you anymore. It's not about you no more. You sacrifice. Sacrifice means you give yourself away. It's not about you no more. It's about the Most High. It's about you delivering brothers and sisters who out here who lost and bring them back into the fold so we can be one. You know, do the will of the Father. You know, like a lot of people always feel like, oh, it's about me. I need to do this. No, it's not about you no more. When you sacrifice, when you give yourself up to the Most High, it's about the Most High. It's about your brothers. It's about your sister. You delivering them, and you know, delivering your lost brother and your sister, bringing them into the truth, man. Like I said, I'm gonna read 34. He said, "But I receive not a testimony." He said, from man. He said, but these things I say that ye might be saved, man. Come on. For what? For your sin, for you, your iniquity, breaking the law. So when you receive this right here, you learn how to build a brotherhood with your brother, man. And it open your eyes, and you All along you've been fighting your brother. It's not your brother, your neighbor. It's not your enemy. Powerful, man. Powerful, man. And our people need to hear this. They need to hear this because, Jesus didn't do nothing by himself. He's like, he didn't do nothing by himself. It's the Most High. He do the Father will. You know what I mean? He lets you know, yeah, he didn't do nothing by himself, man. I'm going to prove it. That's what we need to be doing it. It's not about us. It's about the Most High. It's business. We must do our Father business. Let me see. I'm going to go. Make sure this is the right one. Okay, I'm gonna read John 6 chapter. John 6 chapter. Let me see. John 6 verse 38. Okay. Well, I'm about to read John 6 chapter. John chapter 6 verse 38. I was making sure. Okay. Yep, it said, "For I came down from heaven, not to do my own will." This is Jesus, man. He say, "For I came down from heaven, not to do my own will." So all y'all delusional Christians out there who be thinking that Jesus is God, he's not. He have a Father. He have a God. This is all cuts to y'all. False religion. Y'all believe that phony BS. He's telling you, he said, "For I came from heaven not to do my own will." Okay, if he was God, he wouldn't say this. But y'all so delusional. Y'all be like, "Oh well, he was the son, and he was in flesh. It's not making no sense. Like he got a split personality. Like he have a mental problem. One minute he's Superman, next minute he Batman. Like, come on, man. This don't be making no sense. This is Jesus saying that. He said, "For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me." Who is the will that sent him? Right? 39. It said, "And this is the Father will." I just want to read that part right here. Now I'm gonna just read the whole thing. He said, "The Father will, which has sent me." Oh my God. So Jesus have a Father. Oh my God, because a lot of the Christians want to have the dumb as the base. It's not making no sense. It's just like they can't prove that, Jesus is God, he's the Father. He said he never say none of that in no Bible verse. They just be taking stuff out of context, not making no sense. And like I said, they delusional. They losing their mind, man. That's why I say you gotta leave for the white man. Religion is destroying our people. It's worse than drugs, man. It's worse than drugs. He said, "And this is the Father will, which has sent me, that of all which he have gave me, I should lose nothing, but should rise it." He said again, at the last day. Come on, man. He was sent. It's not his will. It's the Father will. That's us. When we out there, we are sent. It's not our will. It's the Father will. We go do this mission to go and find the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the Black, Hispanic, Native American. Not go to the heathens and teach. Yeah, they gonna be out there listening, whatever. It's cool, it's okay, but we know we on the mission to find our people. They need to hear that only they can receive this salvation. Only they could be saved. Not the other nation, not the other heathen, but our people. And, like I said, in Portland, Oregon, the 503, man, it used to, like back in the day, the 90s, I want to say in like the early 80s, I wasn't even born, but my father and them, and then later on the 90s and all that, it was black, man. Portland used to be a black city, like for real. Like MLK used to be it was just black. It was MLK used to be like the pimp stroll with the prostitutes and all that type of stuff, man. On MLK, it was like you see the pimps and all that type of stuff. Like you drive around the city, it was black. You had the blood on one side, you had the Crips on the other. It was black. The city was black. And you barely see the whites. The white had their own. They were like way on the other side in the southeast, Gresham deep out. And back at that time, MLK to the northeast to the north side was black, man. And I remember that. It's just like now, like the white people, they realized, they were like, oh no, we gotta get that back. And that's what they doing. It's like Portland is, the white took over, and now they running the blacks away from the city. They putting the blacks into Gresham, where the white people used to be at. Now they push them in the neighbors now. And like Portland is not the same no more. And like I said, it's not our will. It's the Father's will to send us out there to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, so we can do our Father business. It's like it's not our will. It's the Father will that sent us. That's what I'm saying. To the world called Jesus, when he said, "For I came down from heaven not to do my own will." That's us. When we on the mission, when we out there to fulfill and to complete, we not doing our own will. Say if we try to say, we say, "Oh, I'm gonna do our own will." Wouldn't we be playing the game, doing something else? All like, no, this is the Father what He sent us to fulfill this mission. You know what I mean? But you gotta be willing to sacrifice. A lot of people don't know what sacrifice is. People be thinking how sacrifice is. Oh, I don't go to the club no more. I don't talk to Keisha. I don't talk to Tyrone. I don't talk to Jeremiah. I don't do this now. Sacrifice is, man, you give yourself up to the Most High by doing His will, by doing His works. That's sacrifice, and people don't get that. When people assume or they think in their head me like, oh, I sacrifice because I don't do this, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Okay, that's good. You don't drink and shit. But are you doing the Father will according to the Bible, not according to you, because you still doing you. And people just don't understand the Bible, man. They don't lean to the Most High. They lean to their own understanding. And that lead to, like I said, woe means destruction. It leads to death. And they don't understand that. You got a lot of these people out here claim to be in the truth, really are not in the truth. They really are not in the truth. They not living how they supposed to be living. You know what I mean? They still doing their things, and they thinking that, oh, this is good, I do it this way, rather than going by the word of the Most High. Lean not to your own understanding, but knowledge the Most High all of your ways. He direct your path. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And Howard Shaw, like I said, he said, it's not my own will, it's the Father will. And that's what we doing in the UPK. We doing the Father will, not our will. Let me go to this. Go to Matthew chapter 26, verse 39. No, this is good. Let me see. Right now, not that one. Let me find it. So Shalakia, y'all. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, this might be it right here. Okay, we're going to read Matthew chapter 26, verse 42. And it said, he went away again the second time and prayed, saying, oh, my Father. He said, if this cup may not pass away from me except I drink it, thy will be done. Right? No, this is not. Oh, yeah. I'm scared, man. 41, Shalakia. We're going to read 41. This is what I want to read. This is Matthew 26, chapter 40. We're going to start there. Right? He said, and he came unto the disciple and found them asleep. He said, and said unto Peter, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Damn, this is it. Damn. Yeah, watch with me 1 hour, right? 41. It say, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. He said, the spirit indeed is willing. He said, your spirit is willing to fight for the Most High, willing to do his will. He said, but the flesh is weak. Your flesh is you. Like I just said, people don't know what sacrifice means. Sacrifice, you giving yourself to the Most High. You used to be a slave of sin. But now when you sacrifice yourself to the Most High, you a slave to righteousness by keeping the law, statute, commandments. Not your saying or your doing. That's a carnal mind. That's the flesh. That's what he's saying. That's what he said. He said, wash and pray that ye enter not into temptation. That's the flesh right there. And a lot of our brothers and sisters, who lost of the world, who try to do things their own. Because you got some brothers and sisters who in the truth, who still trying to do things of their own. Then they find out the hard way. That's what it said. He said, ye enter not into temptation. He said, the flesh indeed is willing. The flesh is willing to fight. He said, but the flesh is weak. Your flesh is you when you try to do it your own. You never trying to do it your own. That's why brotherhood is a weapon. That's what he was telling Peter right here. Let me read again. He say, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Because he know brotherhood is strong to being together. He seen that Peter and all them, they was slacking, they were falling asleep, was slacking. But brotherhood, like I said, you stick together to build. It's a weapon right here. And Peter, man, and Yahushua to the word called Jesus, like, you can't stand for me for an hour. But he, right here, he was letting you know, he said, but watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And then the second, right, 42, he said, he went away again the second time and prayed, saying, oh, my Father. He praying to the lost Christian out here who believe that Jesus is the Father. He's not the Father. He have a Father. He praying to his Father. He said, oh, my Father. He praying to his Father. He said, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. Oh my God, he praying for strength that the Father to give him. Because he said the flesh is weak. He was telling Peter, he said the flesh is weak, man. The flesh of him don't, it would bring fear when you think about it, when you be like, oh shoot, should I do this and should I do this? And I see you gotta learn how to that's sacrifice. You gotta learn how to sacrifice. Cause a lot of people don't understand sacrifice, but when you really are in the truth, you acknowledge that you sacrifice. You don't have that fear no more in you doing things for the Lord. And a lot of us, we like I said, once again, a lot of us don't acknowledge that right here. And it's a powerful Bible verse right here. Yahweh Shah was telling Peter. And a lot of us don't understand you got to overcome, you got to overpower that fear right there, man. You got to be willing. Like I said, the spirit is willing to fight. But your flesh, you say, you got to pray and wash and be aware of your surroundings. Because that flesh, oh man, the flesh is hella weak, man. Like I said, it could be like, say, you out. It could be something that, you know, you trying to overpower. It could be female, anything. It could be distraction. It could be anything that distract you from your mission to fulfill, you know, man and woman at the same time. You know, or it could be just anything, you know. People don't understand, man. Sacrifice is doing the will of the Father. It don't matter about you no more. You know, and a lot of our brothers and sisters, they fall into temptation. They failed it. And they don't understand why things be falling apart. Because they do not do the will of the Father. They do not do the will of the Father. Because that way Yahweh Shai is praying. He telling them. He said, hey man, your flesh is weak, man. He said, all you do, you wash and you pray. You know, that the Most High give you this strength. That's why he had to pray, you know, so he don't be weakened, you know what I mean? So the spirit, you know, that the Most High give him that strength to fulfill this mission. That's what we do in the UPK, man. When we out there, we pray, we have this faith. We walk by faith, but we walk by faith, but not by sight. And faith is there with our works, and we put works behind our words, man, behind this. Like I said, we don't lean to our own understanding. We lean to the Most High when we out there, man. Like I said, you know, people be asking, they say, oh, why would somebody pull a gun out? Why would somebody try to fight you? Man, that's people who don't have faith. That's people just don't have faith and all that type of stuff. When you lean to the Most High got you. And the Bible said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Like, you have to have that faith right there. Like when the Bible said, I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because thou is with me, that rod, that staff, that comfort me. You got to believe. And that's people, and you got some people, like I said, you got some people, you got some people who be in the truth when they talk like that. And rather than them having this faith, and they lean to the Most High, and they seek the Most High, and they don't got to worry about nothing. You got to believe in the scripture, okay? You can't say that, oh, I believe in the Most High and stuff, and all this type of stuff, and then you don't live by it. Stuff come falling down, man. Stuff come crashing down. You know, to our lost brothers and sisters, and to our brothers, you know, who's still, to our lost brothers and sisters, and to our brother who's seeking the truth, but they like the Bible said, you can't be a double-minded person. Meaning that you got one foot in, and you got one foot out. You can't be in between and all that. To our lost brothers and sisters out there, I hope y'all have your ears open, and your eyes open, your ears wide open, so you can hear what the Spirit is saying. Because this, man, brothers and sisters, they really gotta listen. You know, they really get distracted by all this material thing. It could be your job, it could be anything, your kids, or you know, it could be your wife, it could be your husband, it could be anything. And you don't want to get distracted. You want to stay focused on this. You want to stay focused, because tomorrow is not promised. I keep on saying it, you know, to brothers and sisters out here, man. Cause I love my brother and my sister, man. Cause, like I said, it's not promised to me. That's why I'd rather just do the will of the Most High. You know, like I said, and the Most High give me strength. When I'm feeling weak and down, the Most High give me strength. And that's why I said, brotherhood is a weapon. You got to learn how to build with brothers and sisters who are in the truth. Stop trying to build with. This is what I don't like about our people. Like, they don't understand. Yahweh Shai. This is to the world who called Jesus Christ, man. He was in with the disciples, right? They was chilling. He was with them, and somebody came knock on the door. And when the disciple got up and they answered the doors, they said, "Hey, Jesus, your mother and your brother out there." Jesus said, "Who's my mother? Who's my brother? The one who do the will of the Father is my mother and my brother." That's what he's telling you, that if they, your mother, your brother, and all of they of the word don't mean nothing. But those who who do the will of the Father, who keeping the commandments right here, who doing the works of the Most High right here, is your brother, your mother. Meaning that's who you seek. You don't seek brothers and sisters out. Lost brothers and sisters out up the words, trying to be their friends and smile and all that bull crap. That's not who you supposed to. Your job is to deliver them, bring them into the truth. And that's why a lot of people gonna be called least in the kingdom. That's in the Bible. That's in the book of Matthew. Yahushua said these people gonna be called least in the kingdom because they not doing the Father will. The one who claiming to be righteous and saved and in the truth and all this type of stuff. You're gonna be called least in the kingdom if you're not keeping the commandment. If you're not trying to deliver brothers or sisters and bringing them to truth or talk about the truth to brothers and sisters. Because we got a lot of stubborn brothers and sisters who carnal minded. They still of their filthy self. And they don't get it. And you got some brothers and sisters that's so damn hard-headed. They feel like, oh, I can't get God. I can't get this guy. No. You could get God. Believe me, you could be God. I told this to brothers, man. I told this to sisters. I told this to a lot of people. I said, man, hey, man, you got to follow the Most High, man. Tomorrow's not promised. And a lot of these brothers and sisters I know is not here no more. They no longer here no more. You know, and I seen, you know, left and right, body drop, left and right, disappear. People who I know, who I was close by, to friends, to everything. You know, the friends I used to know, it's not here no more. Or they own drugs and, you know, families. And I lost a lot of family. And, you know, and we can't lean to our own understanding. We got to lean to the Most High, man. He direct our path. Because a lot of stuff is going on to the Black, Hispanic, and Native American. That's our people. We the Israelite, according to the Bible. We got to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. Because he gave it to who? Moses. And Moses gave us the law, statutes, and commandments so we could keep. So we don't fall. Come on, man. But what? One thing about us, we some stubborn people. We some stubborn people. We do not want to listen. I'm telling you. We do not want to listen. We want to argue. We want to fight. We want to fuss with one another. We want to do all that. Rather try to unite. Like I said, black and brown unite together, man. Stop all this animosity, this evil eye, and this anger towards one another. Let's build, man. Let's build. Let me go to. Oh, this is what I want to read. Let me go to. Damn, I gotta make sure I got the right one, y'all. Yeah, got it down, boom. Man, make sure. Okay, this is Malachi. I hope that can. Okay, let's go to Malachi. Let me go to the book of Malachi. Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. Well, that Malachi verse 1 and I think that's 6. Okay, Malachi chapter. Oh, that's. I just want to read that. Malachi chapter 3, verse 6, right? Now listen to this. It said, "For I am the Lord, I change not," right? He's I change not. That's the part I just want to read right there, right? He don't change. The Most High do not change. They read into the New Testament, right? Let's go to the New Testament too. They see, do he change? So a lot of these Christians, it seems like they try to create this God, and God like us, he changed, right? It's just crazy. right? This Hebrew chapter 13, verse 8. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today. Today and forever. Because you got to understand, Jesus to the world called Jesus Christ, he was sent by who? His Father. And a lot of people don't understand the image. That's the image. He see the righteousness, and he learned that from who? His Father. So as you see him, you see the Father in him. That's what we supposed to be. Like once you, come on, man. Come on, man. People got to acknowledge it, but you, like I said, you in Christianity, it's gonna destroy you, gonna damage you, man, gonna mess you up. It's worse than drugs. It's worse than all type of drugs you can imagine. Worse than poison. You gotta leave for Christianity. It's destroying our people. That's the image. Image is the righteousness and the beautiness of the Father. You know, when you keeping his law, statutes, and commandment, they see the image in you. They see the Father in you. They see that. That's what Yahushua is saying right here to the world called Jesus Christ. He's saying the same yesterday and today. He don't change. Come on, man. He's the same. He follow his Father will. That's what we supposed to be doing. That was when Yahushua was sent down here to teach us and guide us. That's what he said, be perfect like the Father in heaven. You supposed to be like that. We supposed to aim for that goal, not try to lean to our own understanding that this is the life we supposed to be living and drinking, smoking, having sex with everybody, being whore, having all these babies. No, man, no. And that was going on. The surfing, like I said, the so-called white man, the goddamn devil. That's what he do. He deceived the people, deceive all our people. People be thinking that, oh, this I gotta do just work all day, and then I make the money, I can do this is the way it is. No, that's not life. And this is why I hate about black. This is why I hate about our people when they say this stupid shit right here. It just piss me off. They be like, I'm black, I'm gonna die black. Like, you sound, they're like they're ignorant dummies. Like, oh, so you gonna die being a house nigga, or you gonna die being this ignorant dumbass nigga, not doing nothing for your people. So you don't stand for nothing. You don't stand for nothing. So you gonna die being dumb. You don't want to stand on this business right here. Like I said, I'd rather die as a man than live like a coward. I'd rather die as a man of the Most High than live like a goddamn coward, man. Because you got a lot of these cowards, they die like cowards. They die like cowards. Rather just stand on business, man. Stand on the truth right here. Bringing brothers in. You got a lot, like I said, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Like our great-great-grandparents, all of them, a lot of them died like cowards, man. Facts. They didn't die for fighting or try to stand on this truth, trying to knowledge and try to deliver their people out. No, they just want you, oh yeah, just do it like this. No, man. Why we got opportunity for the Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man? Let's stand on business right here. This is business right here, man. Let's do something righteous, man. You know, like I said, Yahushua is saying it. I read in Malachi, Yahweh the Father, you know, the Most High. He never changed. So once you come into the truth, you don't like when you come into the truth, you change now. Now you going through the transformation now. Now you brand new. No more you now. You lean to the Most High. You do his will. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let me see. Let me go to this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is, they go to James chapter 4, verse 14. No, 17. Oh, man, so I'm going to, 17. He's therefore to him that know to do good and does it. Shalakia. Yeah, does it not to him. It is sin. He said, therefore, to him that know to do good and does it not, to him it is sin. So if you know to do righteous, right? You know to do righteous, and you do, like, you say, okay, I know to do this right here is righteous. But that's like somebody who, I want to break it down. Keeping the law, right? So keeping the law, statute, commandment is righteous. To do righteous by leaning to the Most High, not leaning to your own understanding. So you know righteous. That's like, I'm going to use myself. Me and the truth. And I know this is righteous to do. Keeping the law, statute, commandment, loving my brothers, loving my neighbor as I love myself. Treat them how I want to be treated. Doing what I'm supposed to do as a brother. I just say, I know that's righteous, but I decide not to do none of those things. I decide to lean to my own understanding to do what I want to do. Come on, man. It's sin. That's a sin. They're talking about brothers and sisters who are in the truth. They're talking about them. It said, therefore, to him that know to do good. That's brothers and sisters who are in the truth. Does it not. He does it not. He say, to him it is a sin. It's a sin. Like I was saying, it's a sin. You choose to break the law. It's iniquity. You broke the law. And you know it's wrong. And you know to do good by keeping the law, statute, and commandment. By doing anything. And you know it's right. So it's a sin to them who don't keep the law, statute, commandment. And that's brothers, sisters, like I said, who claim it. They're like, I want to break it down. I remember, in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, I believe, it say wolf with sheep clothing. You got wolf with sheep clothing. They be like, oh, I'm in the truth, I'm doing this. But they know righteousness by keeping their laws, statute, commandment. And then at the same time, they don't keep it. They don't keep it. They don't, like I said, they don't go out here. They don't spread this truth to brothers and sisters who need to hear. Okay, you don't know what a sister going through. You don't know what a brother going through. But you know what they do? They just keep all it to themselves. They don't say nothing to that brother. They don't say nothing to that sister. Rather than them spraying that truth to that brother or to that sister. But like I said, to them, it's a sin. It's a sin. And a lot of brothers and sisters who be going through a trial tribulation, they wonder why things is falling out. Because guess what? They leaning to their own understanding. That's a carnal mind person. That's a carnal mind person right there. And that lead to what? Destruction. Lead to death. Rather than lean to the Most High, He direct their path, order they step and all that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that, man. They do not want to do that. Let me see. See, 15 and 13. Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorite Bible verses. This John chapter 15, verse 13. He said, greater love have no man than this, it said. He said that a man lie down his life for his friends. Oh, damn. Man, this what Yahushua did to us. He did for us. Like I said, it's not his will, it's the Father who sent him will. He laid down his life for his people. And that's how we supposed to do. In the UPK, we do this. when we go out there passing out flyer and food and teaching our people. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta lie down our life for our brothers and sisters. We have to, man. And like I said, what a greater love had no man. This, he said, then this, that a man lie down his life for his friend. Yeah, man. Now UPK, that's how we got to be, man, when we out there. We don't know what could happen. Like I said, but one thing we know, we in the hands of the Most High, and nothing is going to harm us. If he allowed it. You got to know if he allowed it. You know, but long we stand focused and we doing everything righteous and keeping these law, statutes, commandments, and teaching this truth to our brothers and sisters, man, we good, man. We are good, man. We're all good. But that's all Israel. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. ISUPK, Undercommanded General. Undercommanded General. Shalom, Israel.
Sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.